Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Iron Panther Presents. Today, Stacey and I say goodbye to Snowfall. Season 4, Episode 10. The finale is done. Season 5 is coming. Oh, man, I was disappointed in this shit. I had a lot of expectations for this season, for this episode, and it shitted on itself as far as I'm concerned. I was not happy by any of it. Made no sense. Anyway, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm going too far. Stacey, what's your thoughts? What would you like to begin?
Yeah, I kind of agree. I mean, I think the last 3 episodes set the bar pretty high. And then it was like this episode was kind of like, oh, we got one more episode. Let's just throw some shit at the wall and just bloop.
See what happens. Okay, let's talk about the. I know we do this. I know y'all think that we just get on this thing to be like the shit on these shows. That's not our intent. Our intent is just to say, writers, have you watched your own show? Like, have you seen the shit that you wrote? Because it doesn't make any sense. For example, Scully shows up to a meeting, second episode. Franklin is luring him into a meeting. He said, hey, I'm going to give you some weapons. We're going to turn against Man Boy. Scully brings an entire army to this meeting, like a meeting that he thinks he's going to meet his connect. He's carrying a military grade rifle that for some reason Franklin gave to him, which makes absolutely no damn sense. They get into a firefight. He has like he's at least 5-6 dudes deep in this firefight. Fast forward to the season finale. He's about to go confront Franklin, you know, the man who like orchestrated the murder of his daughter and his wife, and he goes by himself.
Maybe that army is dead by now.
Who killed him? I mean, it wasn't Franklin and crew. I mean
maybe during the Man Boy Scully debacle, they ended up murdering themselves off.
It doesn't make any sense. Like
what does make sense is if you're looking for Franklin, guess where you go? His mama's house. Like, this is the first time somebody has decided to do this.
That's the only bit of logic in this entire episode. I was screaming it. When he put a gun to that dude's head, I was like, go to this motherfucker's mama's house. That's where he always goes.
Just like Leon came to your grandmama's house, you go to his mama's house.
That never went anywhere. Nobody ever went back to be like, maybe he may show up there again and we can kill him finally. I'm happy that he got out of his grief. It's sad it took his wife's death for him to be like, maybe we should take some revenge. Like, maybe I should make some effort into killing the people who's killing my family. Man Boy's people makes no effort to seek any revenge. Dion, Fatback's people make no effort at all to seek any revenge for his death against Scully or Man Boy or anything. I mean, what is happening? Where's the funerals? The daughter still hasn't got a funeral. Man Boy, who gives a fuck? But none of these people got funerals. Something. Anyway, so did Scully die, or did Leo, like Louis, just like talk him down?
All she could have said is, "Jesus don't want you to kill me." He would have been like, "Oh yes, that's right."
That's right, Jesus. I forgot. How the fuck did he know where she was with pinpoint precision? I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. But he bled all the way from Franklin's house to the hospital, down the hallway, bleeding. And then he gets there by himself and is like, hey, I'm gonna shoot you, but let's have a conversation first, because I'm not sure you're responsible for the death of my daughter and my wife. Let's just talk it out. Let's just talk it out. Can we do that?
I mean, clearly she wasn't directly responsible because she was in the hospital when everything happened. So,
but clearly he's like, I'm going to at least hurt you because I know that your man did it. So at least if he kills my woman, I'm going to kill his woman. Like, that's what should have happened. Like, I don't want to see Louis go, but if this needs to be the time for her to go, if that's what we're going to do, I mean, that makes sense. I'm like, there's no sense in this.
Well, Louis used on him what he tried to use on Khadijah. Let that hate in your heart go. And he was like, oh, yeah, that's what I tried to tell her before she was murdered. So maybe if I don't kill you, even if I drop dead, I'll go to heaven.
So, so then, as Man Boy, I guess, prophesied, I guess, everybody's turning on Franklin. So now Jerome and Louis are like, we're gonna start our own business.
Yep.
But Franklin's still getting paid. So what's his problem? What is Franklin?
Because he doesn't do anything himself. He has his people to direct. So if everybody leaves him, who's he going to tell what to do?
He likes being in charge, I get. Like, I think that's what, like, he's turning. This is getting turned to like Walter White in Breaking Bad. That kind of like self ego, like the ego. It's all about him. He's a manipulative, self-centered piece of shit now. Like, and it's like everybody has to do what he wants them to do. He has to be in charge. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way he can take control. But then this is what Louis said. We talked it out with Scully. So now Scully's gonna buy drugs from the people who killed his family, or at least his wife.
I mean, he got booed up with Man Boy for a hot second because of the baby dying. So I mean, why not turn the other cheek? What did Jesus say, right?
You know what I thought? I really thought that Louis and Jerome turned Leon in. I thought they were gonna be like, look, we'll tell you where Leon is since he's the one that killed your daughter, and therefore that's the reason why we had to kill your wife. If you kill Leon, we'll be even. So when that scene started and all you saw was Leon sitting there, I just knew. I was like, all right, Scully's gonna come in, kill this dude, and then you're gonna find out like that's how they made good with Scully. No, he just said, screw it, I'll just buy drugs from y'all. That's what my wife and daughter would have really wanted.
And I think once he gets a blood transfusion and the blood goes back to his brain, he'll probably like strategize a little bit better. But for now, he was like, you know what? I just need to take care of this wound right now, and then I'll deal with this shit later.
And then he walked away, bleeding all the way out the hospital.
That goes.
Dude, oh man. And then, oh my God. Franklin's dad should have been dead when they started with the Black Panther, I was like, he's dead as fuck. I was like, they're trying to show his history because he ain't walking away from this episode. How many times have we said, Franklin, you got a private jet? Why don't you just leave?
How about I was sitting there waiting for the jet to blow up.
I thought that was just me. I was like, why are we watching?
Like, then when Teddy walked up and he was just like, I was like, yeah, he rigged that shit.
Boom. No, it just flew off. And then I thought, because that standoff was so stupid. I was like, it was all a setup. Like Franklin and Teddy said, we're gonna come up with this bullshit, and I'm gonna get my dad and my mom just to go. Right. You're like, oh, it's all a plan. It was all part of the plan. No, that bullshit really happened. I was like, what? Teddy actually told Franklin where he really was gonna meet and likely kill his dad? What? I knew Teddy was smarter than that. I was like, no, he's gonna send him to like the graveyard and he's gonna kill his dad on his own and be like, look, Franklin, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, you ain't seeing the big picture, okay? Your dad is the reason why we're going through this bullshit right now, and he will not stop. So we gotta stop him, right?
I just figured he would just let Teddy take him out. I'm like, oh well.
I thought that too, and I said, no. It has to be Franklin. And then when Sissy showed up, I was like, oh, Sissy's gonna do it. I know I've been saying, I was like, nothing. She's like, no. And then Franklin turns the gun on Teddy.
I don't get it.
I don't get, none of it makes sense. And he's still steady calling his daddy by his legal name. He's like, look here, Antoine, get the fuck out of here, man. I can't let you die though, because I love you, I guess, or
no, but Franklin stay getting his ass whooped. Like his daddy was like, blue.
Franklin is a bitch. Like he ain't that dude. He ain't that dude. Like he ain't good with the guns. He ain't good with his hands. Like, he's not this dude. You cannot.
But he needs people.
That's, oh my God. He just needs Leon's voice. Hold up. Just his voice. Because when they went to the shelter and Franklin was like, I own this, get the fuck out. People are like, well, I'm sorry, what? What did you say, sir? Little black man, what did you say? And then Leon just said the same thing, though. Get the fuck out. Everybody was like, whoop, time to go, because Leon spoke. The Afro has spoken.
Yes, it was the power of the fro.
And they got the fuck out. And I was like, what? So, and then Leon is like, he should have said, I killed a girl. I killed a baby, man. I don't want to do this bullshit no more. And then Franklin turned on him. He's like, without me, you wouldn't be shit. Like, you got to stay with me. I was like, damn.
Just waiting for him to go full ghost.
Like he was talking. Well, see, Ghost never had that problem. That was Tommy. Tommy was the one when Tasha was like, she was trying to get out, and then Ghost was already trying to get out, and Tommy was all there like by himself. He's like, I ain't got nobody. He's like, shit. Franklin, Ghost was always leaving people. Like, he didn't give a fuck.
No, but that season 6, like, y'all ain't shit without me. I'm this, I'm that.
Oh.
I'm waiting for Frank. Like, he tried to do it when he did that sympathy shit. Like, oh, I did everything for you guys. No, you didn't.
You told us what to do, and as once again, Louie's the only one making any sense. Louie's the only one making the deals. She's the only reason why she and Jerome aren't dead right now. She got the Arkansas connect. Somehow she worked it out with Scully, which makes no fucking sense. But now they're gonna run drugs. So I guess Jerome has forgiven the fact that Louie lied to him all this about the CIA thing. Mm-hmm. And then again, Leon didn't pay. Franklin didn't pay. Ain't nobody paid.
Nope.
Just Scully and his whole family are just gone. Oh my God. Anyway, fast forward to Cuba. I was like, oh, Teddy's showing up. Like when they showed us Cuba, I was like, oh, Teddy's showing up. I was like, all right, Teddy, you finally doing something to make some sense. But we don't see him get murdered. It just has to fade to black or some shit.
Yeah.
No, man. No. He should have turned his back like this. He should have kept reading the book, and then they pan out, and all you see is blood splatter on the book, and it just falls like.
Or they just do the fade to black, and you hear a gunshot.
Boom! Like, nah, cause that could be.
And then we come back next season, and then it's Sissy shooting Teddy.
Yeah. Yep. And I'll be like, this bullshit. I can't. Oh my God! All this for nothing. Absolutely nothing. And then I love the delusion of Anton. Am I saying his name right? The dad, Alton. Like the delusion that Teddy's like, your son came to me. Like he is here. That was Ghost. That was Ghost. His dad's inability to see who his son has become is Ghost. Because even Tariq said that. He was like, my dad never saw it until I killed him. Like, he never saw who I was for me. He always blamed somebody else. He couldn't see that I became this person. This is who I am and who I want to be. I'm like Franklin, dad can't see that Franklin is the drug dealer that he wants to be. This ain't the white man making him do anything.
Yes, it's all the white supremacy's fault.
I couldn't believe
that he had to do everything.
I couldn't believe it. That man's like, no, man, it's the power struggle, making my son do this shit. Like, no, your son's a drug dealer, sir. With or without me, he'd be out there slinging that crack. I'm just trying to get on board, bro. And now, so let's go to Gustavo. So Gustavo has stacks and stacks of cocaine, which is only for Franklin. Like that's it. Like that's their only supplier now.
He is the biggest goddamn drug dealer in the United States.
He said that with no hesitation. He's like, your son's the biggest goddamn crack dealer in the world. I was like, what? It's only California. He hasn't even branched out to the other states yet. Tell me you did not think Tariq. Tell me you didn't think about Tariq when the Tejadas put their entire drug operation on one kid in college. And then, hey, Louie, again, she's already met with Teddy before, right? So why does she have to go through Franklin at all? She can just find out. She can just go to the plug and be like, hey, I want you to sell directly to me.
Loyalty thing.
All right.
Because they did offer to pay above asking price for the supply.
But they should have just took it because Franklin don't have anybody else to sell to. Like you
Yeah,
don't
I just think that we're family, so we're not gonna screw them over. We just gonna do legit business, but we're gonna do it our way.
legit crack business.
Mhm.
Okay.
Not supply and demand, buddy.
Like man,
It's American way.
it's American. Look here, New Jack City. Where's that dude? Oh man, we need a Nino Brown moment.
Yes, I want him to go full Nino Brown.
He
I want
did.
him. I want him to go fully full Nino Brown. I
Oh,
wanted
with
him
the
to
gold
like,
earrings and the leather. You were talking about the.
yeah, and then like treat Leah like a bitch because he the light skinned one. You remember he had the light skinned brother. He was always treating him like a bitch.
Oh, he does that to everybody though. I see your point. I do remember that. I'm saying, but like Franklin fucks shits on everybody. Oh, speaking of casting, you know I had to shit on that little boy that they casted as young Franklin. I was like, you ain't dark enough, son. I was like, no.
It's not
Like,
that.
I was like, there's no stop it. Like that is not Franklin. Like,
It
no,
is
I was
not
like,
that.
who's that little Webster? Who's Webster? I was like, that's Webster. I was like, no, cat.
Such a tourist.
I'm telling. I'm a purist. like they should have looked at Franklin and said, a couple of shades darker. A couple of shades darker. I was like, got it. Maybe he got darker as he got older. I don't know, but that was bad casting. Anyway, attention to detail. Anyway, so let's talk about leaving California. So basically, Franklin figured out he could leave California when he had to go to Texas to go see Melody. Is that what we're doing?
I was wondering were they gonna bring her back, being that they threw in the first episode for no damn reason.
And they brought her back just so that Franklin don't need a cane anymore. Like, what was that about? He's like, I don't need no damn cane, girl. I walk tall.
So he was faking the whole time, or did he just gather the strength to leave it behind, or did Melanie bestow some special powers on him?
The anger he felt seeing her healed his body, and he was like, I walk tall. I don't need this cane no more. Because she's the one that put him on the cane. So maybe it was symbolic. She's like, I'm leaving. He's like, I'm leaving you and this cane behind.
He killed my father. Okay.
He should have just mouthed it. Like, like just in case you're gonna testify.
I was trying to see rip her shirt off and be like, are you wearing a wire?
Oh, yeah, that's some ghost shit right there. Like, come on, girl. It's like, we're in the church. He's like, I know you're wearing a wire. You didn't know I was coming, but I'm sure you're wearing a wire. Let me take this stuff off of you. I was like, what is going on here? Like, that's not okay, sir. I was like, oh shit, he's gonna kill her in the church. I was like, once again, disappointment. He flew all the way to Texas just to say, if you do it again, I'm gonna come get you. Motherfucker, you could have called her for that. That's a long distance phone call.
And he knew where she was? Did he Google her or something?
Apparently he knew all this time and made no effort to go out there and fly her, see what was going on. She shot you. Like, but now all of a sudden people can just find people when necessary, whether it be in the hospital, whether it be in a whole other state. He's like, and by himself. Where's Peaches? He can't travel by himself. Where's Peaches at? He should have flew to next season. Needs to start with him flying. Then you know what? You're right. They're not going to show you his dad dead. He's always going to be dead. Like that's how this show does. They're just going to flash forward to Sissy back in L.A. crying over the fact that her husband is dead, and that's how they're going to start it. They're not even going to bother with Cuba again. She's going to just be back there helping with the properties and stuff again, mourning her dead husband.
If she ain't got sense enough to get out by now, I don't understand it.
Me either. Like what did she think? I truly thought when he was like, Mama, I just need to find him. I need to find this man. I was like, he's going to kill this dude. Like, you have to know this, Sissy. She's like, well, if you just want to talk, that's all you're going to do is talk. I'm just going to talk to, can I find him though? Because he's trying to destroy my whole business that I've been building by myself, brick by brick, as he said. So I'm just going to talk to him, Mama. I just want to have a good conversation with my dad. Okay, baby. Let me help you find him. I was like, stupid. But anyway.
None of these mothers think their sons are killers, I guess.
That's what it is. But them flying off, again, reminded me of Tasha. It just did for no reason. Like, so now they're going to get rid of the mama. They're going to get rid of the daddy. So you don't have to worry about them next season. We're just gonna focus on Franklin. I was like, he don't got a little sister to get on the plane, but you know, I was looking for Yaz. Um, it was just a disappointing ending to it. A lot of shit going on season. They had a lot of great opportunities. They did, but this is not how you end a series like this. And if next season, you think next season, I think it's gonna be the last season. It has to be. Like, ain't too much left in this story. Gustavo's gonna get Lucia back. Is that what's gonna be next season? Gonna be about his efforts to go to New York, find her being a maid or some shit. And he's gonna have to save her, like Ruiz. Ruiz he ended up cleaning. Remember? That was racist. But what's Lucia? I guess what's she gonna be doing? And why does that even matter? She was gone for a whole damn season. They brought the Mexicans back for at least one season. Yeah. All that, like nothing with that. It's all about Franklin and who's gonna hand the drugs to his auntie and uncle, and Dion in the projects. That's his operation. Dion in the projects.
That's all you should be doing anyway.
What's up?
If you go to college, all you have to do is call the connect. Hey, send this many bricks here, send this many bricks there, and then he just take his cut, and then they do what they do. He don't have to do nothing.
But he wants to. This is who he is.
Why?
We don't know why. That's what we.
Oh, I forgot. What was it? White supremacy and fair housing, affordable housing.
That's right. That's what he said.
You can do that in college. You just set up some funds to do some grants for people to get some rental assistance or something. You know,
that would be awesome, right? Like tuition assistance. Like, how you making out crack money? Mr. Saint has given us all some type of scholarship that if we can sell drugs for 5-6 years for him, then he will pay our way to college. Like, put these guys on a tuition assistance program or something. Even the military does that shit. I mean, that's a basic shit. If someone can sell drugs for you, not get arrested, not get you arrested, the least you can do is help them go to college.
They should do like strippers. Like every stripper is stripping her way through college, so every driller should be slanging his way through college.
Ah, that's good. And people can respect that. People can respect it. I couldn't. I was very disappointed, man. Yeah. Anyway, any thoughts for next season? What cliffhanger did you feel like you had to even make you want to watch next season?
I didn't feel like there was any cliffhanger that I was like, oh my God, I can't wait till next season. Like nothing. I just want Franklin to go full Ghost Nino Brown. What is it? Al Pacino? What's his name?
Scarface?
I just want him to just go full. This is the first episode I actually saw any emotion from him.
Oh, he cried for his mama?
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, so when he was screaming, he was like, hey, I do every motherfucking thing. Like when he was like that's
about like empathy and like sadness. Oh, okay. I'm not talking about rage and anger and all that. No, I'm talking about
his mama.
Like he cares about something.
His mama. When his mama kicked him out the first time, and she was like, I can't deal with you. It's all about his mama. Like he cried over that. He was like, mama, when she was like, wouldn't let him in the door, he cried over that. When Melody first got on the rock, you know what I'm saying? Like he was hurt. Like he was hurt. Like he didn't cry, but he was genuinely hurt.
He was like, damn, that's messed up, but like he just shook that shit off.
He was hurt. I mean, he was hurt. He just wasn't gonna stop the business. Like he wasn't that hurt, but I'm saying he cared more than when Wanda got on that shit. Like he didn't give a fuck.
He didn't give a fuck about Wanda.
That's what I'm saying. Daddy, he didn't give a fuck. He's more mad at his dad than anything. Like he didn't real care for his dad. I would say his mama. I would say his mama is the source of his main vulnerability. I would say. Even when Louis got shot, that really wasn't his. I mean, he was like, "Can we get back to business, please?" I mean, like,
I'm saying, frankly, generally doesn't give a f about anything or anyone. But like you say, his mama.
Yeah. Well, black men don't love his mama. Yeah, because your mama's always there for you. Your dad, he can be drunk somewhere. You know, if you know who that dude is, you know what I'm saying. In some cases, But you know, it's like at least he knew his daddy. That's something, and he's someone in his life. You got to focus on the positive shit. And that's not just unique to black people. I mean, just in general. That's what I'm saying. Some people, a lot of people don't know who their daddy is. So I'm saying I ain't trying to make no general racist statements about ourselves. I'm just saying a lot of us grew up without daddies, but somehow we all end up getting made. So at some point, the men are around to get the women pregnant. Then somehow they go away. It's just interesting.
It's a whole nother video.
My bad. Let's hold the video. That's what Chris said about the N-word. He was like, let's hold the video. I respect that. He was like, I don't want to argue with you right now, dude. That's really what he said. And I was like, you know what? I get you. Oh yeah, by the way, I was gonna say, YouTube like monitors comments, guys. So like if you're gonna use foul language or the N-word, don't put it in the comments. Like email us and then say, hey David, I sent you a email with some inappropriate language, and then I'll go check it out. But don't put it in the comments because you're just gonna delete it. So don't think I deleted it. Like YouTube deleted it. We had a couple of N-word comments that got deleted, a couple of dick comments that got deleted. So you remember Behind Her Eyes?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was Rainy J. I think I was writing her because she was like, how did you know old boy was gay? I was like, how did we know he was gay? Like, did you not see the bare ass black man that was like cooking for him? I like, did you not see him say he loved dick? Like I was saying that in the comments and it got deleted. I was like, damn it. Yeah. Anyway.
You gotta be creative.
Use the asterisks and stuff. Let's see if that works. Maybe they'll yeah. N-word is fine. Nigga is not. Now if you put an A or ER or H, it doesn't matter. On YouTube, you can still figure it out.
Oh, like, GAHs. Nigga.
Maybe try that. Let's say the nigga challenge. How many ways can you write it before YouTube doesn't delete your comments? No, do not do that on our channel. That's not what the channel is about. Then I will delete it. And I don't want to do. Don't make me do it. All right, don't make me do it. I stick to my principles, and I mean it. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. Right now. I don't give a fuck about season 5. I just don't. I guess I don't give a fuck who's gonna replace Teddy. I don't care. Like that's the only thing. Like, ooh, what's gonna happen is Franklin Dackley's dead. I don't care. I really didn't like that dude that much either.
But he wasn't integral to the story.
Not just delusional.
He had principles.
You cannot be a criminal with a conscience. Like
he
that's
wasn't a criminal.
I'm talking about Franklin.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. But he was aiding and abetting said criminal enterprise, and that's not good for business. Like when Franklin's in the business of destroying his own people with drugs, you can't be caring for the people and destroying them at the same time. That's bad for business. Think about it. I'm saying Franklin's committed. He's like, I'm gonna sell these drugs for the good of the government, basically. Anyway, so we're gonna do a video about Franklin just in general, a profile. Franklin saint or sinner. That will be the focus of the video. Who is Franklin? Who's his real motivations? Why is he doing this shit? Is he a good guy? Is he the villain? Is he a little bit of both? We'll talk about that. Anything else for this episode?
There was something I forgot to say, and I can't remember it right now.
You were saying?
Melanie, whatever her name is. Why can't they give her a decent wig? Anyway,
Jade.
She was the one that set the journalist to Franklin, right?
Yes, that's what we're going with. Yes. Okay.
So the first episode, she was talking to somebody, and I think that was the Asian lady.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
So somehow the
Asian
lady knew enough to go see Melody, but didn't know enough to know that really it's about Franklin and all them. Like that's what didn't make any damn sense. Like she showed up to her place in Texas to be like, oh, there's drug dealers named Franklin Saint. Thank you for telling me that. And I'm gonna run that down. I'm like, Franklin's name wasn't hidden. Like if you bought crack from anyone, they would just be like, well, I buy it from so and so. Eventually, you could have found Franklin or at least Leon. Like it would have been that hard. Like these people did not have street names. Like they were just walk around.
He was a ghost that nobody knew was James St. Patrick. He's just a ghost.
He's Tommy Egan who walks around with his illegal name committing various crimes.
And inconspicuous blue mustache.
with his pale white ass in the middle of Black Brook, the Black Queens just walk around committing crimes. Because nobody knows who that is. They can't. You know, well, you know what else that bullshit happens? That French show about the black dude. The light.
Oh, the one we just watched, or the one that I just watched.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Notice.
Oh yeah, he goes everywhere and nobody recognizes him.
And every description is always like a tall
He just
man
put a hat
with
on.
orange hats. No, the big black motherfucker right there. Like this ain't that many black people.
Oh, Lupin, that's his name.
Lupin. They never say black because then they'll narrow it down to the 10 people, black people in France. They're like, no, we can't say that. We're gonna. I can't remember what he looked like. He was 6 feet something. He had an orange jacket. That's all I can really remember. I'm like,
that's it.
He had a mustache, I think. You mean the dark-skinned black man over there? Oh, okay, got it. We got it. That's not racial profiling. That's a fact. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you just gotta go by facts, and that narrows that shit down. I'm just saying, it just irritates me how they act like they could never just find this man. He was hiding out in plain sight. Like Tommy Egan, yes, the at least 6'1" skinny black white kid. Go look for the white kid. Just start there, and that will narrow down our search.
Kind of like Gary Owens, yeah,
that dude. Except Joseph Kerr is actually happily married. My bad. Hey, sorry, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, man. Keep your marriage together. What you got to do? I don't know if you cheated. That's not my business. That's another video, too. Anyway. All right, guys. Anything else? Are there any guest stars that you want to see in season 5?
Method Man, because he's on every other show I watch.
Oh, yeah. We're going to get on Godfather of Harlem this week. Now that Snowfall is over, we got to find a new black drug dealing show to fill the slot until Power's back. So I'm gonna watch that. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm gonna watch season 1, and then Stacey and I are gonna do season 2 starting Sunday. That will be probably a Monday video from now on, depending on how it airs. But yeah, we're gonna do season 2 episode 1 Sunday afternoon. And then season 2, episode 2 on Monday, and we'll put that in the rotation. Anything else you guys want us to review? Movies would be easier because TV shows we gotta go back and watch. It's paying that. What else stays? I see you looking around. What?
I was just thinking if there was any interesting new stuff, but that I've seen lately, but no, nothing worth talking about.
Our dance card's full. We got a lot of things. We got a lot of new things coming. Again, we got Mortal Kombat, all kinds of stuff. We're gonna want to review on the channel. Not with Stacy because she don't do Mortal Kombat and stuff like that. But we're gonna do that. We might have some food.
Or fine palette.
Oh yeah, you see, fighting penguins. What was that show? Wait. It was a bullshit show you told me about.
Which one?
like Marriage at First Sight. That bullshit.
Oh yeah, that's reality TV. That's different.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that foolishness. Anyway, guys, what do you want to see in season 5? Do you want a season 5? They're gonna start killing people left and right. Season 5. Every drug show has done the same thing. Sopranos, The Wire, Breaking Bad, Power, and Snowfall will be no different. Next season is going to be the last season, and they're going to start wiping out characters like almost every other episode for some reason, and it's going to get monotonous, and you're going to be like, why? Spread the murders out. Like, start this season. Like, Leon should have died this season, okay? Now Franklin is all by himself because his best friend is dead. His auntie and his uncle are trying to get their own shit started. And now Franklin's trying to figure out who he is. He only has Peaches, really. He ain't got his mama. He don't know his dad is dead yet. Like, I mean, that's something. You can kind of spread out the murders. But next, dude, it's going to be bop, 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 bop until only Franklin's left somehow.
At least he doesn't have a son to kill him.
That we know of. You've been slinging that dick around.
They didn't have Melly in church pregnant. And he'd be like, he was coming to get her, and then she was like, she turns around and he sees the belly, and then she's like, is it mine?
Better yet, when he walks out without his cane, she turns around and the baby starts crying, and she goes to get his kid. It's been over 9 months. I'm pretty sure that baby's already born. And she's like, and she starts holding the baby. That would have been it. that would have been, she brought up a little dark-skinned child, I would have been like, Franklin Saint's kid. Color's important to me. Anyway, my point is I would have been like, oh shit. Like that would have been it. That would have been, yes. Why didn't they do that? Make her relevant. Like she's carrying his secret love child. And so is the woman in Panama. I think he fucked that woman in Panama. I think.
And what happened to the other girl?
Oh yeah. The one he left with a two dead bodies outside.
At least two. And one in the house.
And man boy. What happened to that? He should have somehow mentioned that. Like, hey, remember TD or whatever? Like she says hi. She tried to
just flashed it on the news. Murder in South Central by the woman claims self-defense. Yada yada yada.
She's like, oh, I know her. Because in 1985, people were watching local news of LA in Texas.
Absolutely.
Also, why didn't they?
Where else would they get their news?
Newspaper.
That too, but
I'm saying, I mean, this ain't like social media. I mean, it would probably have been hard. That was not a national story, but that would have been interesting. Anyway, radio. How the fuck did no one figure out just go to the radio station and kill this man? Like, I need to find my dad. He's on the radio. There's only so many places you can be recording. I'm pretty sure there's only like 1 or 2 black independent radio stations in your neighborhood, Franklin. It ain't that hard to find. I'm pretty sure he could have found him. While he was still on the air, I'm pretty sure he could have found him. Same thing with Teddy. I thought Teddy was going to show up at the studio, just be like, blop, blop. We're going to a commercial. Oh man, just anyway. All right, guys. Anything else?
No.
All right, guys. That's the video. What'd you think of the season? What'd you think of this review? Do you want us to review season 5? We're gonna do it anyway. But anyway, you're gonna be with us for that. Please let us know. Again, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Everybody, please like on the video or dislike the video. It's fine. Comment on the video. Let us know either way. Share the video. What do you say? Click the hold on. What's the button?
Notification bell.
To get new videos. I'm trying to remember my exit speech. Also, as Jerry Springer always says, take care of yourselves and each other. Thank all of you for making our channel awesome. You are awesome. We're awesome together. One love. What did they say on Soul Train?
Love, peace, and soul.
There you go. We'll go with that. Love, peace, and soul. We'll add Soul Train to this thing for some reason. It was soul. I remember soul. Like at the end, I do remember
Love, peace, and soul.
Yeah,
I feel like they would try it out.
Yeah, like that. Anyway, we ain't got a soundtrack, so we got to do it ourselves. You know what I'm saying? What else you want us to do? I ain't getting paid for this shit. You know what I'm saying? We're just doing it because we enjoy it, man. It's too much work. Terry always trying to tell me to do things. Now she tell me I need an intro and stuff. She's like, get an intro song and an exit song. I'm like, stop giving me ideas. Like, help.
It has to be a really good one. Some intro songs are annoying. She
found some hit. She said everybody's doing somehow. Some get it. I think it's the get it song. That's what she calls it, or the hit it. It's something like that. I don't know. I'm rambling at this point. Bye. All right, guys. We back. This is a bonus video that will be in the overall video. We got to talk about that arm sling. Kiss my ass.
Did Louie have a blanket when she got out? I can't remember.
She did. She didn't have a blanket, but everybody got the arm sling, right? Dad had the arm sling. She had the arm sling. I want to say she had the arm sling too. I was like,
she did?
No, Dad did.
Dad did, yeah.
I was like, he was bleeding. Who made the sling? Like, first he's like, I ain't going to the hospital. I'm not going to the hospital. All of a sudden, he got bandages and the legitimate Hollywood arm sling. I was like, damn it. They couldn't let it go, huh? They couldn't let it go. It was too much. But yeah, they should have. Oh, no. The blanket comes when you initially get shot. Like, she would have had the blanket going to the hospital. That's what the blanket's key. No matter how hot it is, it doesn't matter. It could be the June, summer, 105 degrees. You're gonna get a blanket when the ambulance comes. Because somehow you're in shock, and this is gonna keep you safe. It's gonna make you feel safe. But when you get out of the hospital, no matter what kind of injury you got, you got shot in the head, you still getting the arm sling. For some reason, that lets the people know you were in the hospital. Hence why I thought about it. I mean, Louis should have had the arm sling when she got out. She had the pillow though. That's new. I'm not sure why she needs a pillow when she got shot in the stomach. She didn't get shot in the ass. So I'm not sure what the pillow had to do with it, but she was sitting on a pillow, which made
Is
no
she
sense. No, she ain't pregnant.
pregnant?
In Franklin's perfect world, she was pregnant.
I thought she was pregnant like in real life or something.
Oh, I remember real life. You mean real life show or the actress you're saying?
The actress.
Oh, I ain't in their business like that. But the pillow made no sense. I'm not sure the medical purpose of that.
Maybe if she shot in her stomach and it came out her butt or something.
They should have said that, and that would have been hilarious. Like the bullet ricocheted in your body and came out your ass. So I was like, because somebody said, "What you need a pillow for, girl?" The bullet came out my ass. I was like, or maybe she got shot in the ass and she was falling. Maybe. Anyway, the pillow was too much. Arm sling was hilarious. Any other outtake things that you cross your mind?
No, but when you hit stop, I'll probably think of some shit.
They'll just make another blooper video. We'll just throw that in there. It's gonna be like the outtakes. Like if you watching this video, you're really dedicated to this channel. You're like, I'm gonna keep on watching past the credits. This is like a post-credit scene. That's what it is. Only dedicated fans will watch this. Yeah. Anyway, I probably do the ending again. All right, guys, that's the video. Thank you guys very much for watching. What do you want to say? I think I'm not doing all that. I'm just kidding. It's all right. Anything else? You sure? Okay. We'll say goodbye for real this time. All right. You'll see the credits after this. I do believe. I guess. I don't know. Let's see what happens. All right.